Hello and welcome, everybody. We are doing a little live, not scheduled, just something we wanted to throw up here today. Jason is working on a painting that he's been doing. It's from our classes, Jason's classes. He's been doing a sketch. We start with a sketch. Let me show you the sketch. So Jason and the students have been working on this. First off, working as values. And then what they do is then he moves into a color study. And so this is a picture of Jason's color study that he was doing. You can see the palette, the mixing, and just the lay-in. So what we're going to do today is Jason is going to be taking this further and working on this for the study of the painting. We're starting the painting.
Starting the painting after 2 studies.
Starting the painting after 2 studies. Sorry. And what's exciting is our students are all starting this painting, their paintings tomorrow. So we're going to see what masterpiece Jason is going to come up with. No pressure on me. I'm just kidding. So we hope that you guys have had a good weekend. Everybody. Hi, Tom. Tom is with us. So this is a very impromptu. We want to decide to go live and try out. We're still working in the studio. We've been rearranging and working with new cameras and equipment and all kinds of stuff. So it's been pretty exciting watching this idea of what Jason has had in his mind probably for about 3 years coming to fruition. So now he can paint. We can take a look at the palette. We can see the painting in action. So again, if you're just joining us, Jason is starting a painting that what we do in Jason's classes is we start first with sketches. We do a 4-value sketch. I'll show you a sketch, Jason's sketch. And then he does a color study. And now we are starting the painting. Hi, Karen. Karen's watching, my mom's longtime friend from high school. Nice to see you. Tell Phil I said hi. Hope you guys are well. This is something we just wanted to pop on and have Jason paint for a little while. So if you guys have questions or comments or anything, just throw them down underneath. I get to be the moderator in the meantime and your MC while Jason gets to just concentrate on painting. Sometimes it's just mesmerizing to get lost in the painting, I swear. But this session we have been doing still life for Jason's classes, and we have another session of classes that are going to start on Monday, November 9th. And we will be doing still life again, one more time. So if you have ever thought about painting, if you are currently a painter, want to brush up on some skills, definitely learn a lot from Jason's classes. We have all levels And it's been pretty incredible to watch the transformation of people's paintings and sketches as well. So if you have any questions or even are entertaining the thought of trying to do something like that, please leave a comment. I'm more than happy to get you information about Jason's classes. We do them all through Zoom. We meet 6 times during the sessions, and it's been just an amazing camaraderie and supportive group. So many organic friendships have come out of these classes too, which is really cool to watch. When Jason does the mixing, it's, for me, it's really cool to watch because you either get to see the colors kind of coming to life on the palette, or if he does the mixing, just how it forms. Going for the wide brush. Hi, Des. Thanks for popping in. Jason is just starting a painting for his classes. We're going to use in our session, our class tomorrow. But in the meantime, he's doing the lay-in and getting things covered on the canvas. Definitely a lot of thought goes into this process. Jason's going to be figuring out where he wants the placement of the jug. He's going to be thinking about the eye path, where he wants your eye to go on the painting. It's funny, there's a lot of things that go on in a painting that you probably, if you are not familiar with how you can break things down like that, would ever even cross your mind. But artists can be pretty tricky. They can take you where they want to in your canvas. As a reminder, later tonight we also do have our sketch club live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, starting at 6:55 p.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time. Go for about 20 minutes or so. Sunday night we do 4 5-minute sketches. On Tuesday night we do 2 10-minute sketches. And then on Thursday, 1 20-minute sketch. So definitely pop back tonight, grab your pencils, paper, whatever you want to try to sketch on. All levels are welcome. And if you don't want to sketch, sometimes it's just really relaxing and cool to watch the process. So we hope you definitely jump back with us tonight as well. Doing some color mixing with palette knife. Just a little bit goes a long way. You can also apply paint, obviously, with your palette knife, as well as brushes. I'm working on that tabletop. Again, if you guys have questions or comments or anything, feel free to put them in the chat below. Let us know where you're tuning in from. What do you like to paint? We're just having a nice, relaxing Sunday. Celebrating our anniversary, actually. Today is our 23rd anniversary. Getting some family time. A little painting, a little in the studio. And then tonight we'll have our sketch club. So it's fun. We celebrated, we had dinner on Friday as well. We had takeout from Novo, and that was delicious. So back to doing some more color mixing. Putting that paint on the canvas, and it's interesting to watch. You'll notice that Jason's brush strokes do not go in the same way, same direction. You definitely want to mix it up. It adds layers, it adds interest. Sometimes just a color drop here and there. But just getting that canvas, get some paint on the canvas where he's thinking about, again, where we're gonna look, how he's taking us back already into the canvas. And what you guys can't see is Jason is always studying his painting each step of the way. So he'll paint a little, he'll take a step back, he'll look and see what's going on. Is it doing exactly what he's thinking? What he has in mind? Let's see if I can get a little closer. A little bit here, a little bit there. Still again, taking our eye back into where he's gonna have us look at the jug. Every brushstroke has a reason. Another thing you guys cannot see right now is Jason holds a brush. A lot of times people think you need to paint from the wrist and you're getting in there real tight. No, you want to keep that straight. So you're painting like from your shoulder, your whole arm. There we go. See his wrist? Did not move. And since we are trying out new cameras and setup and everything, let us know in the comments how the sound is, if you can see things pretty well. Feedback is always wonderful, so you can always put something down below. Telling you that color mixing is just mesmerizing. It looks like it's like butter on the palette. Mm. Try to get in here for a tighter shot for you guys. And see how he just deposits the paint and then he's using that to go around. Taking some of the color from the background. Take it back out a little. Seeing some more color, adding the medium. So what Jason was doing there with just the brush, going back and forth, is he's trying to, again, figure the movement, where the movement in the eye path is going to be in the painting, and how he wants you to look back into the painting and around, and eventually how he's going to be putting in the paint on the subject matter. Taking off a little bit of the paint with a towel. Blending it, softening the edges. How you doing, Tom? Are you painting also? Or are you just getting to enjoy watching right now?
Tom's there.
Tom's here.
Ask her if my jug's big enough.
Hey, Tom. Jason wants to know if the jug is big enough.
Tom didn't know there was gonna be a pop quiz.
Nope, he didn't.
Tell me if I get in the camera. You know what? Why don't can you zoom in on the jug there, and I can scoot in a little closer.
Yep.
Please.
Yep. I zoomed in on the jug.
Tell me if I start to get it in there.
Okay. Putting in that jug in the back, laying in the paint. Doing the cast shadow. Tom says, "It seems a little small, but I have faith in the maestro to make it bigger than life." Love it, Tom. That was awesome. Tom is awesome. Tom has been with us for years. What, like 10, 12 years?
He's always been there.
He's always been there. Tom is amazing. And the studio that we've referenced many times, the Northlight studio, is up at Tom's. And it is a beautiful, beautiful studio that when things calm down and we get back to pseudo-normal, it will be great to be able to have some classes up there again. But in the meantime, Tom has that studio at his disposal and is painting all the time up there. So it's great to watch what Tom does and what he sends in all the time. It's really cool. He's come so far. It's super impressive. So if you're just joining us, hi, welcome to Meyer Studio. Jason is painting today. We've been working for 2 weeks so far in our class, in our current session, and they're doing a still life study. And the first they do sketch. They sketch it in, lay it in with 4 values, And then they do a compositional, like a color study. And now Jason is starting the painting, and that's what the students are going to be starting tomorrow. So Jason is getting a head start and enjoying some time in the studio today. I get to be in here as well with him, relaxing and enjoying our anniversary today. Get to share it with you guys, so let us know where you're popping in from. And as a reminder, we do have our sketch club tonight. We have sketch club every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We start at 6:55 p.m. Little introduction. We usually get going right about 7, and we go for about 20 minutes. So we hope that you guys are able to pop back and join us. All levels and ages are welcome. Izzy sketches with us every time, almost every time, except for when she has dance. And it's been really great to watch her sketches coming up as well. So, grab some paper and pencils, and you can make it a family affair, or just come and watch and enjoy the process. It's super relaxing, and it's really cool to watch Jason describe how to look at things differently and you sketch things differently. So, but in the meantime, he is painting a jug, and eventually there will be some grapes, and you see the leaves. So, hi, Lewis. Hope you and the family are doing well. Oh, Millie's sleeping and barking in her sleep. Get him. Go get him. So there is a lot of thought process that goes into these paintings. Jason is, as what he says, you start with the finish in mind. So he has an idea what he wants the painting to look like, where he wants to take the viewer. Takes you on an eye path into the painting. Your nose is in the shot. There you go. Into the painting, back to the jug, the grapes, the leaves, and it's pretty tricky how, just with certain paint, certain values, certain edges, you can lead the viewer back into your painting and where you want them to look.
We're still on the jug, perfect.
Yep. We are still on the jug. Oh, is this the highlight? I have to carefully place that highlight. Where is the light source coming from? And highlights sometimes will be just like a thicker deposit of paint. You see how you can soften it so it kind of, the light radiates on that top of the jug. Getting out the palette knife and blending and softening some edges. . can use your fingers. Who says kids are the only ones that have to get to finger paint, right? So he's kind of getting that soft edge where the air is. You can move around the jug. So little by little, putting the paint on the canvas, taking a step back, studying, thinking about, again, where he is taking the viewer, how he wants that to look, how he wants you to move effortlessly in and out of the jug. I think people need to watch painting a couple times a week. It'd probably help lower their blood pressure. You can just get lost in the brushstrokes.
You don't like my nose or what?
I like your nose. Still need it on the palette.
We're back in the whole painting now?
I've slowly been pulling it out. See how it is darker up top? Your eye instantly goes to the jug and to the area around it.
You don't like my lips?
Of course I do.
Why do you keep panicking every time I see my lips?
I did. You said let you know when you're in the shot, so you're in the shot.
Do I look good?
You look good. You always look good, babe. These people are like, what did I tune into? That, my friends, is why we have worked for 23 years. We're just goofy. All right. If you're just joining us, thanks for popping in. Jason is just starting a painting for our current class right now that he's teaching online. They've been working on a jug, a still life with some grapes and leaves and
It's a demonstration of painting. It's for the class.
yes, this demonstration is for the class and it's going to be used for his students. We started with sketching and then working on a color study, and now Jason is starting the painting demonstration for his students. So hope just kind of tying it all together. And again, it's been so cool to see all of the students work. Jason has all levels in his classes, and just to watch how far they've come up in some students have been with us for goodness 3 months, 4 months. Some have been with us for like 12 years. So obviously there's a huge range, but it's incredible to just watch the difference in every stage and what they're being able to do, and to see things differently and to apply the paint in a different way and to think about things and ask the right questions about their paintings. So if you've ever wanted to paint, if you already paint and you would, like a fresh perspective and things, we cannot recommend enough Jason's sessions. We have a new one that starts on Monday, November 9th. If you need any information, just leave a comment or send us a message here. I'm more than happy to get you the information. We do it all through Zoom. I know, everybody's on Zoom right now, whether we want to or not. But you know what? It's worked out incredible for the students because they don't have to pack up their painting stuff and schlep it somewhere. They get to go back and they can review what we've gone over. So I'm excited to see when they start tomorrow. They're going to start on their paintings of this still life. These parts in here I really love watching because you start to really see not only the depth in the painting and how Jason's taking us way back on that tabletop. I mean, it's a tabletop. Everybody thinks a tabletop's flat and it's square. Well, the jug is resting on something. That is a tabletop. But what's great is he takes us from the front of the canvas way back to the jug. And then if you look, what he's implementing is your eye is going to go to those little patch of grapes on the left of the jug. And then they're going to go to the highlight and then kind of up and over the jug with those falling leaves into the one that's on the ground in the back. And it just looks like it's so far back there. I'm going back and doing some more mixing. That's Bo snoring over there. We have both our puppies in the studio with us. They love hanging out. And obviously they're so comfortable. Millie is asleep on a chair next to me. And Bo is asleep on his bed under where Jason is painting. So they love being in part of the action as well. Look at that color. It's just creamy. It looks, I said it before, it looks like butter. Mike Myers would say it best. Looks like butter. Smaller brush. All right, where's he going with that? Let me get in here. So we're following the light source, and these are going to be highlights on the leaves. And the petals come to life. The leaves come to life, not petals. Gently working back on those leaves. It's such a process. Put in a couple brush strokes and then takes a step back. And again, studying, seeing if it all reads. It brings that color into the highlight. Nothing fancy. That is the back end of his. Is that your brush or is that a stick?
Stick.
It's a little stick. It's like a shish kebab stick. So I was always sticking with the movement. Do you see how with the highlights on the grapes, your eye goes from there to the highlight in the jug, followed back to the leaves, and then down on the table, way back there.
Way back.
Way back there.
Way back there.
So you always paint movement first, and then he places the objects in along with movement. So and the things that you're painting is your darks, your gray, your light, or highlight. Let me come back out a little bit. With those nice long brush strokes. But they don't want to all be the same length. And again, Jason's not painting with his wrist. He paints from the shoulder. You don't want to get in there and like crunch up on your painting and where you're right in front of your face with your brush. You want to paint back so you can see everything. Everything. But just look what's happening. Look at these colors. These colors are beautifully getting blended and just on their way. But that table looks like it's seats about 50 because that one that's on the table looks so far back you'd never be able to reach from the end that we're sitting at right this moment to pick that grape or leaf off the table. You had to go around. Now I see you in the shot.
The dark to hold the light.
I like that. Jason just said you have to have the dark to hold the light. It really does. As beautiful as that corner is and dark up in the corner, my eye doesn't go there because it's forcing my eye to go down to the light to stay around the subject matter. Tricky. You're so tricky.
Should I have been a magician?
You be a magician? No. Whoa. This thing's all over the place. Sorry, guys. Do that again.
So, zoom in right over. I'm gonna take all this out.
Okay. I
So-
need to see the thing to zoom. There we go. Right over here?
Yep, right there.
All right. I have specific instructions. This is where we're zooming. This is where he's going. What's he gonna do?
Oops, are you following me?
Yep.
Sorry if I moving.
You're moving. I'm sticking with you. Be sneaky like that.
Okay, that's the start.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the start of the painting that Jason's demonstration for his students. And they're going to be starting that tomorrow in our class. Pretty cool. The movement, the light source. As a reference, again, this was the sketch that Jason did.
Trying to show them the movement.
There, we can do it again. Show him the movement. Follow his brush. Up.
That's it.
That's so cool. All right. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Hope to see you back here tonight for Sketch Club, 6:55 p.m.